What do I do with the honey? Hi, everybody. My name is Elle Charisse. I'm the host of Speaking Tongues podcast, the podcast in conversation with multilinguals. And I'm back today with another snack haul video. Today, I'm going to be talking about and tasting and trying Colombian snacks. I'm so excited because I love Colombian food. I love Colombian culture. And luckily, here in the US, in New York, I was able to go to a Colombian butcher shop actually that has not only the cuts of meat that you need for all of your delicious Colombian dishes, but they also had snacks, sweet, salty, savory from Colombia, but also from other parts of Latin America. I saw a couple of Argentine delights in there, a couple of Ecuadorian things, and that place was buzzing when I visited. So I picked up a few things, mostly sweets. I might have a few salty snacks, but most of them are sweet. So I'm really excited to get into this. So let's open the first thing and see what we've got. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna try are these Chocoramo cake bars. They are filled snack cakes, and it looks like they're filled with berries, with mixed berries. There's a strawberry and there's a raspberry there. Um, and these are chocolate coated, I'm guessing it's sponge cake, and this was only $1.99, so completely, totally awesome. Um, there's a lot of sugar in here, and if you are into sweets, if you're into chocolate, um, let's see what this is like. Okay, so there are two bars in here, and they come individually wrapped. Might as well just show you both of them. Two individually wrapped chocolate bars in here. It's about the size of a Twinkie when I was a kid, and Twinkies were actually substantial and not these tiny little uh, cake bites that we get now. Um, so I'm opening this, and it's a little, um, it's chocolate covered, but it's got a little wear and tear on it. um, Here's what it looks like. And as I said, these are filled with fruit. These are fruit filled, so um, let's give it a try. Here's the inside. There's the fruit filling. And these are really tasty. I could see this being a favorite when I want something chocolatey, something sweet. They are very sweet. And I don't know if I ever mentioned this or not, but every time I eat chocolate, I end up with chocolate all over my clothes. So I'm trying to be really careful. This is a little crumbly. And I've already got it smeared all over my hands. No matter how careful I try to be, I get chocolate everywhere. But these are really yummy. I'm going to show you the package again in case you are in New York or you're in Colombia. The name of the butcher shop I will put in the description box for this. I'll put their address in there also. They actually asked me to mention them when I make this video, so I hope that they're watching. I hope the ladies are watching. They helped me pick out all of these snacks and told me which ones were good, which ones were their favorites. I told them I had allergies, like food allergies, and a lot of stuff in there had nuts in it, peanuts, maybe hazelnut also. So I obviously can't have any of that, but they were really, really helpful at helping me to figure out what I could have without allergies. So big shout out to them. Big shout out to them. This is the label. Chocoramo cake bar. Chocoramo cake bar filled snack cakes. Yummy, so delicious, so delicious. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna try, let's keep it going with the sweets and then we'll move into the salty. But I actually have another thing from the same manufacturer, Ramo Chocoramo, and this one is a chocolate cake. This one is a chocolate cake. It says golden cake with chocolate flavor coating. Chocolate flavor, artificially flavored chocolate flavor coating. And this is the package. There are 5 cakes in here, and I'm really curious not only as to why there's an odd number, but why, like, how big are they? I can't wait to open these. Let me show you the package. So there are 5. There's an odd number in here. And I'm really curious, how do you package an odd number? But that's not judgment. That's not shade at all. Just curious. Just curiosity. I see. I was so curious, burning to know how they did this. But similarly to the cake bars, these are also individually wrapped. So they come stacked like that. And this is, hold on. This is the individual wrapping. There you go. I love this orange wrapping, and it's actually perfect timing that I'm doing this because these are good until, or best before, March 20th. So at the time of filming, I don't know when I'll get this edited and published. But we're opening this. There's, again, not as much sugar in this one as there was in the last one. Not as much sugar, so that's good. That's good. These are, let me make some space here. These are really wide, so let's crack these puppies open. And this one is crumbled, so you know, this one is crumbled, so you know chocolate's gonna end up everywhere. You know me by now. But let's try to do this. Let's try to do this carefully. Here it is. It's still in the wrapper. Oh, I spilled chocolate. Surprise, surprise. But here it is. This is it. I'm holding it by the wrapper because the chocolate's gonna get everywhere. But these are not filled with anything. These are not relleno. There's nothing inside. It's just the cake with the chocolate. So, you know what? I could see this. This is definitely afternoon snack worthy. This is after school snack worthy. But it's also would be really good with ice cream. If you're someone who likes ice cream, you could probably freeze this, cut it in half, scoop a little vanilla ice cream in the middle of a bowl. I don't think this would make a good ice cream sandwich, but you could freeze it, put a little ice cream in put it on the side, on each side of the bowl, put a little scoops of ice cream, and it would be very, very sweet. But if you have a sweet tooth, then that's what you want, right? So I would eat these. I think since I have 4 more, I'm going to pop the rest of them in the freezer, and maybe I'll follow up and see how they taste frozen. I feel like this would be a really good frozen treat, especially during the warmer months. And it's a sponge cake, but it's not as spongy as a Twinkie, for example. It's not as spongy as a Twinkie, not as spongy as a Hostess cake. It's a little denser. So that's why I think it probably could work really well as a frozen treat with a little bit of ice cream. So like I said, I have 4 more of these. They're going straight into the freezer. And this is going to be my little treat. I think the last thing I have that's sweet, which actually is made by the same company. I didn't plan this way. It's made by the same company. And this is crazy because I've never seen anything like this in this way. I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really interesting to kind of see it like this. But this is a ponqué tradicional. It's a cake. It's a cake. Is honestly, this is not refrigerated. It's a pound cake. It's a pound cake. And now that I'm saying it out loud and realizing, oh, it's a pound cake, I have seen this before. Like, everybody has pound cake in the wrapper that doesn't need to be refrigerated. But I saw the size of this and I was like, yes, this is going into the video. So let's open this up. And I think it's already pre-sliced. It's already pre-sliced. Yep. It's a pound cake. It smells like pound cake. Now, here's the thing that's interesting about this. Let me get a napkin before I make a complete mess of things. I'm not the biggest fan of pound cake. Usually, I will try it, but I need to get a vacuum in here. I'm spilling everything. Usually I will try it because I'm happy to try anything food-wise. I'll try anything that I'm not allergic to. So here we have this pre-sliced pound cake, and it's so cute. I just ripped a little slice out of it. And there are 6 slices. So this is great. I mean, you have a friend over, you have a little coffee, and you have a little pound cake. It's interesting because this says exceso en azúcares. It's a lot of sugar, but it doesn't taste as sweet as, let's say, an Entenmann's pound cake does. It's not hitting you in the face with sweetness. It's not super duper duper sweet. This is actually really nice, and actually so interesting. I keep going back to coffee because obviously this is from Colombia. We know Colombia is famous for coffee, Colombian coffee. This would be perfect with coffee, like perfect. If you like sweets in the morning, absolutely, this is 100% something that you would love. It's not hitting you in the face with sweetness, but it's just sweet enough that it complements. If you have a cup of coffee, if you take sugar in your coffee, for example, this would be a really perfect complement for something like that. And then you can have a little Colombian morning. Like, who wouldn't love that? Who wouldn't love that? That was it for the sweet snacks, the sweet treats. And I realized only while I was doing this that they were all from the same manufacturer. So maybe next time, if I do a second video like this of Colombian snacks, maybe I can find a different manufacturer of different sweet snacks. Let me know if you have any favorites in the comments. And make sure, if you are liking videos like this, please give me a thumbs up. If you're liking this video, let me know that. Hit the like button, leave me a comment, let me know how you feel. And now let's move on to the salty snacks. So I'm really excited. I am more of a savory, salty person than I am of a sweet. I don't really have much of a sweet tooth, so I always love checking out the salty ones. I always love checking out the salty ones. So let's dive into one of those. I'm just gonna reach with my hand, and whatever I pick up first is what we're trying. And it looks like they are rosquillas caleñas. And for mi amiga in Buenos Aires, I almost said rosquillas. That's a bit of an inside joke. But these are horneadas, baked, las originales. We're saying that with enthusiasm. And they're sugar-free. Actually, wait a minute. Are these salty? Maybe these are sweet. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, wait. These are cassava. So it could go either way. These are cassava. So it could go either way. And I love cassava. I love cassava, yuca. I love these. I love the flavor of it. So I'm really excited to crack these open. And as always, if I'm pronouncing something wrong, please correct me. You don't have to be a jerk about it, but correct me because I want to learn. I want to get better. Okay. They don't really smell like anything. So I guess these are not seasoned, flavored, I should say. And they are rings. So cute. They're little rings. Let's see if we can. Here we go. They're little rings. Let's try. They're very light. Crunch on it once, just completely fell apart. I think they might be hollow on the inside. No, they're not. But they are very light and airy. These are snacks. Like I've said this before, if you like a crunch like I do, it's not like the crunchiest crunch, but it's a satisfying crunch. So the next one I have, let me just show you these. Here we go. And this is curious. There is a package of honey taped to the outside of this bag. Tocinetas Fred. Who's Fred? Or what does Fred mean? Is Fred the name of the company? Let me know. But I'm very curious about this honey that's taped to the outside of the bag. And if I thought I was gonna make a mess before, it's gonna be an even bigger mess if I have to open a bag of honey. So this also says las originales, so I'm guessing that means original flavor. But what flavor is this? What is the flavor? I'm gonna assume that I have to put the honey in the bag, and I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared to do that. But this tastes like bacon. That may explain why we have a pig on the front. Ooh, okay. So let's see what they look like. It actually looks like a piece of cooked bacon. Isn't that crazy? So this, I'm guessing, is bacon flavor. This is interesting. I know I've had bacon flavored snacks before, and they're usually a lot saltier. This one also says exceso en sodio, exceso en grasas saturadas. So this is not an everyday snack, but I'm still so perplexed with this package of honey. I'm so perplexed. Para consumir directamente o acompañar preparaciones. Almacenar a temperatura ambiente después de abierto. refrigerar y consumir en el menor tiempo posible. Posible? What do I do with the honey? I don't want to dump it onto the snacks in case maybe this was just something that comes with it, but I don't know if it's supposed to go in it. I'm very confused. I need a Colombian person. Help me and tell me what to do with this or what I should have done with this. And if the honey is not supposed to go on the snack, then I don't want to ruin it. But let's just put this aside for a second. And I will say these snacks are tasty. They're not very salty in spite of what I read to you. But I think it's really cute that they kind of look like little bacons. And this Fred, his shirt, the little piggy, his shirt says Fred. So that's a little interesting to think, oh, I'm just sitting here snacking on Fred. So the last thing I have is a big bag. And this is like all a mixture. This is golpe con todo. And this is again original. And here we have it. And we have 3 separate snacks in here. 1, 2, 3. I think the Fred snacks are in here again. But there's no honey with this bag. So maybe the honey doesn't go with the Fred snacks? I don't know. I need a Colombian. Help me. But we have potato, plantain, and wheat with artificial bacon flavor. Okay. Golpe con todo. Mezcla de pasabocas fritos, papa. Pasabocas is a good word. Plátano y expandido de trigo. Sabor artificial a tocino. Oh, does tocino mean bacon? I guess. In this context, tocino means bacon. That's my word for today. All right. So we've already tried the Freds. And they're in here looking the same as they looked in the other bag. And there's no honey in this. Tricking me. But we have plátano. Actually, this is stuck. Let's do that. We have a plátano aquí. Here's a bigger one. And we have, these are a little broken up, but you know what? They came a long way. I'd be a little broken up too if I came all the way from Colombia. That's a long way. I'd be tired. I'd need to regroup, you know? This is a chip. It looks like a ruffle. Let me show you. It's the same rigid texture, just like a ruffle. But nowhere near as salty as ruffles are. This is nice. It's nice to have a snack where you stick your hand in the bag and you just, you know, whatever comes out is what you get. And it's nice. Let's try another one of these Fred snacks. These, what's my word? Tocino. Tocinetas. Oh, so does that mean like little bacons? Or little bacon? Once again, Colombians, assemble and help me. So that's what I have for Colombian snacks. I'm so excited. I'm a little disappointed in myself that I didn't think to do this all with a Colombiana or with an Águila. But maybe the next video. So if you like this video, if you want to see a part 2 of Colombian snacks, hit the like button, leave me a comment, let me know your thoughts about this video. If you've tried any of these, if you want to try any of these, let me know what you know about the snacks that I shared with you today in this video. And as always, I'm so excited to share these snack tastings with you. Please let me know that you like them. Again, hit the like button, comment, and while you're here, subscribe to my channel. Speaking Tongues podcast is 5 years old, and we have conversations about languages and cultures from every corner of the world. If you haven't heard your language featured on the show yet, I'm sure you will very soon in the future. So you need to stay subscribed so that when that day comes, you'll be the first one to know. I'm Elle Cherise. I'm going to be back with another snack video. I have other snack videos on this channel, so make sure that you check them out and let me know if there's anything specific that you want to see me try next. Take care. Bye.